What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Chicken Bone Alley after a week-long hiatus, I guess we'll say. What's going on? I am David, here with my good buddy Racing Jason in the house. What's up, man?
What's up, dude? What with you, man?
Oh, just trying to nurse a cold, I guess, or sinus junk or something like that. It's had me down all weekend pretty much for the most
Sound like
part.
you lived under the weather.
Yeah, a little bit, but it was all right. It kind of jumped on me Friday, and what stunk about it is I've been preparing what's going on there. But what stunk about it was I've been prepared and planning at church. We did what we call, we don't typically have Sunday night church anymore. That's kind of a thing in the past. But we'll do like a special deal every so often on Sunday nights. And I've been preparing a night of worship, good bit of songs, because, I mean, a lot of people know I'm the worship leader at Cypress Grove Church, Hartsville. So I do all the music over there. So, we planned all that, and then all of a sudden it comes up, Friday, I kind of come down with whatever. We had practice Friday night, and I lost my voice completely. So Saturday morning, I feel like crap and just trying to do whatever I drank coffee with honey in it for the first time ever. I mean, I was like, hey, whatever, maybe it'll help. It actually was good. It was pretty good.
No, you lost me at coffee.
What?
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you this. So Sunday morning I had to sing, at our normal service, which fortunately my voice was better for the most part, so I could sing. But my wife Kayla, or Sterling actually told us about this drink they have at Starbucks. It's called a medicine ball. And I was like, whatever. If it'll help my voice, that's great. And apparently it's like a herbal tea. It's not coffee. It's a herbal tea, steamed lemonade, and honey, and all this other stuff. I don't know what all was in it. Let me tell you something. I think it was disgusting. And everybody's like, well, did it at least work? I'm like, I don't know. Between maybe that and the Dayquil, the cough medicine, everything that I took, something in there helped at least. So maybe it did. I don't know. But we were going back last night, and Kayla's like, hey, you want another one? I was like, no, will not. That thing was horrible. I am not drinking another one of those. I mean, it had this oddest smell to it. It tasted, if you took like a lemon honey cough drop, if you took that and made it in liquid form and hot, that's what it tasted like you were drinking. It was weird. I don't know. Maybe somebody out there likes it, but I sure didn't like it. It was not good.
No,
But anyway, so got back to church last night, and I will say we actually had a really, really awesome service. It was the first time we've had a full band over at that church, actually. So we had an awesome service over there. It was great. Anybody in the area, we will love to welcome you to join us anytime. Come visit and sing with us and sit in with us and, all that good stuff. So, but anyway, it was a great service, despite, having a rough voice, but it was good. It was good.
I'm glad you pulled through there, bud.
It was iffy. So it is what it is. I think there's a spider web. I got it.
Okay, Charlotte's Web.
I just saw something floating.
Let's love it. Oh, Dave's sitting on his tuffet.
Exactly. So what you been up to?
I would have late you Saturday, bro.
Sweet. Oh, I wanted to. I had thought about going over there, but feeling the way I did, I took all kind of medicine and took like some, I don't know, whatever nighttime pills, and I think I was out at about 8:30, 9 o'clock, somewhere right about then. I ain't get to see nothing.
I hate being, especially still being in the summertime. Being sick in the summertime compared to the wintertime, they are two different things, man.
It's horrible.
I hate. Yeah, it is. It is.
The heat.
I hate being sick. I hate being sick. Period.
Oh yeah, for sure. But I get through it. It is what it is. Ain't no big deal. One of them things, you know. One of them things.
I have an announcement to make.
Breaking news.
This race this past weekend, next year at Lakeview will pay $12,000 to win.
Woohoo!
Yeah, how about that?
Let's see. Timothy Snipes just asked us, literally as you were saying it. So Jason want to make the huge announcement about the Edwards family race next year.
Hey, what's up, Sniper? Check out my free Rouse shirt, Sniper. The free Rouse shirt, awesome, man. Oh man, Michael Rouse, the guy. Dave, you know, this is my first race I've been to since June. I can't get over the friendships and everything I built. It blows my mind. I tell you, Bill Watkins. Okay, all tracks. Listening to this show, watching this show, y'all need to do this. They had a meet and greet, Dave, before the Super Late Model main event. All fans, kids, everybody, come on and meet and greet the drivers.
Nice.
So Timmy Sniper, his girlfriend brought her son, and he brought two other girls with him. First races ever.
Nice.
And they wanted to go to this. I said, "Come on, follow me. Let's go." And they were right there on the track, lined up, you know, before the start of the race. They had that meet and greet. Man, they were just like, they thought it was the greatest thing ever. So I'm glad that happened. I have the opportunity. All tracks really need to do that. At least one, and maybe twice a year to do that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I thought it was a great gesture to do that.
It is, and that's always a good race. The Edwards Family Memorial Race over there. Man, there's been so many of those Edwards over there racing over the years. You know, everybody can remember the Hurricane Hammered Hank Edwards over there.
Maybe for the first time in my life. You know, I remember Jimmy. I can see Jimmy's face, you know, like I'm looking at him right now. I get a picture of his face. I never knew who Hank Edwards looked like. I never in my life. And I doggone it, Sniper said, "Hey, that was to let you know, that's Hank Edwards right there." I said, "Where?" He said, "Right there." I said, I went on there and said, "Dang!" Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He's out there with our good buddy, old Willie Milliken, because Willie is married to. That's Hank's daughter, right? Correct.
Bristol?
Yeah.
Wait, whoa.
Yeah.
Bristol's Hank's daughter.
I believe it's Hank, yeah.
I did not. I know she was in a racing family. I didn't know it was Hank Edwards.
Yeah. I believe it's Hank. It's one of the Edwards. Yes, that's right. Sniper just said yes. That's right.
Never knew that.
Learn something new every day.
Yes. Yes.
That's why they're so involved in this race.
Okay, Dave, have a good night, man. My mind's blowing. Have a good night.
All right.
Wow. Sniper, I couldn't even tell that before, bro. That's crazy. All right. Didn't know that.
Yep.
Yeah, good race, man. Good time, great times. Awesome. Just being back at the racetrack, man. I never knew how much I missed it.
There was some. I will tell everybody real quick. There was something going on. I don't really know what all was happening. Something. I think it was just a lack of personnel. Originally, they were gonna have to not show the race on Ultra Broadcasting. And after they put it out that they wouldn't. I mean, I guess there was enough uproar and people. But anyway, fortunately, our good friend Steve Zacharias and them over at Ultra Broadcasting got it all figured out. Was able to get the personnel in place, and they were able to show the race over there on Ultra Broadcasting.
Did not know that.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a.
Did you watch it for the comfortability of your chair? Did you watch it
again? Unfortunately, I didn't watch any. I watched the back of my eyelids.
My bad. That's right. The TV was watching you. Okay,
exactly. Anything that was on the TV was only watching me Saturday. Unfortunately.
My bad.
Sniper said he did tell you that you had too many Busch lattes. Well, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. Maybe. I guess he did. Yeah. Okay.
There you go. So tell us a little bit about the race since you were there.
27 signed in, man. Woo. Also, Jeremy Steele, who's leading Cruiser points.
Yep.
They'll be away cross this weekend for 10,000. He was there, made his first Super Late Model race.
Nice. I like Jeremy.
Good with Jeremy. I said, Jimmy, why'd you want to follow me on Twitter? I didn't do that. Oh, well, you ain't following me no more. And guess what? Follow request today. So welcome back, Jeremy Steele.
There you go. Jeremy's a good kid. I say kid. He's a young man. I know they're all kids anymore.
Yeah, that's not true.
But he used to. At one point in time, he was running Earl Ramey's engines, and we were up at where we at? We were at Bristol with him one year. Hung out with him a good bit, and he's a good kid for sure. Sniper said he's gonna have to come on here next week with us. Come on, you are more than welcome to.
Who's that?
Sniper.
Who's that? Get a good screen protector. He might need two of them.
He gonna have to be your memory, you know.
Yeah. Sometimes it helps. Talk to my buddy Leighton Sullivan, friend of the show.
Nice.
Leighton doing good. Rambo was looking fantastic.
I saw you pictures on X there. Yeah, he's looking good. Man, I'd love to see him back in the car at least one more time.
Me too. Maybe 26. Maybe 26. I tell you how good he's doing. I guess this is good news, Dave. He's not even top priority on the freaking donor list.
Oh, wow.
So that's how good he's doing right now.
I guess that's a good thing. Yeah, we'll take it as we'll take any news as good news.
So, yeah, gotta be a positive, right? Gotta be a positive.
Right. That's right, for sure. That's if you don't need it, keep on rolling with it. You know.
Hey, that's right. Keep sending it every day. How do you know? How good friends are you with Bradley McCaskill?
I'm not. I'm not at all.
Are you familiar? I know you got to be familiar with Bradley McCaskill, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
He was there. He was there racing on dirt, everything. Okay. I knew that was the same McCaskill. Zeke McCaskill? What is it?
Deke
McCaskill.
Yeah.
How about that? That's his son, right?
Yes. I'm 99% sure it is.
Okay. I had a good conversation with him. He's a pretty cool guy. Yes, absolutely.
That's cool. Yeah. So tell us a little bit about the racing part of it. How was track? How was track the other night?
It was good, Dave. Last 20, maybe 15, 20 laps got turned to a choo-choo. But hey, still good race, man. The first 25, 30 laps of it. It was a good race. It was worth it.
Nice.
And I'll do it again. I'll go right now. I'll do it again right now.
Oh yeah. That's normally that track doesn't really. Let's see. I'm trying to think of how to say it. It don't always turn into a train race over there. Now, that track has been known to be a one-line racetrack at times. But what I will say about it is they have done a ton of work at Lakeview Motor Speedway, and they have, they've added where they had taken banking out in prior years because, with no wall, it actually had got kind of dangerous there at one point in time, and they took banking out. Well, now they put a semi-wall around it, I guess, but kind of build it with dirt again, and they keep it soft up out there. That way, if you go in it, you just slow down a whole lot, which is fine. And they've got a lot of speed back in the track again. Mm-hmm. So I mean, obviously, any track after it dries out, eventually it's going to turn into a one-lane track again. But
the track was in such great shape.
Oh yeah,
no dust. I'm talking about. That was the best I've ever seen Lakeview in my life that night. Oh, sorry, that was awesome.
Nice.
Awesome.
Nice. Good deal.
But that's all to the Lakeview staff and everybody. Alan Dietz and everybody. Good job.
My good buddy Alan Dietz.
Yeah, man.
I told Alan he's got to come on here again soon. He told me to let him know when. I said, okay.
Yes. Hey.
I say come on again. We get Michael on here. I say again, he wasn't technically on my show. I was on his show one time.
Who, Alan?
Yeah, when he used to do the bull ring.
I remember him on the bull. Yeah, it was on Speed 51 at the time.
Yes, we were at the time. We were a Speed 51 affiliate podcast, and they had us on there. And this wasn't long. It was bad though. It was bad. We weren't doing the live stream at the time. We were just recording. We would record on like a excuse me. We'd record on like a Tuesday night, I think it was, and I'd put it out Wednesdays, and then we finally moved to Mondays. And so we didn't really have light setups and camera setups and everything, so we were just going to use the laptop and use the camera on it, which was fine. I mean, it was okay. Wasn't great quality. Well, we ended up finding this light. We were looking for a good light because it was like, man, we're when we looked at the camera, it was like we were dark looking. It was like, we need a light. So I had a GoPro at the time, and I had bought a light to go on it. Like when I was interviewing people in the pits and stuff like that, sometimes I would take the GoPro and we record it and then upload it to like Facebook and stuff later. So I was like, let's see if I can mount this. And I figured out a way to get it on top of the laptop. And about halfway through the interview, the light went dead.
Oh, no.
So me and Sterling are trying to get close so they could see us.
Oh,
it was so funny.
Like this right here?
Yeah, exactly. It was hilarious.
Oh my God. Wow. Who you interviewing when that happened? Who you interviewing?
No, Alan was interviewing us. Alan Dietz was interviewing me and Sterling.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's when we had just came on as a affiliate podcast of Speed 51.
Oh, wow. So did you ever work for Speed 51? Did you ever get up?
No. We were just we were listed on their website and stuff like that. We kind of shared some stuff on social media, and that was pretty much it.
Who ran? Didn't Alan run Speed 51 with Dillner? Did they go on together on that deal?
I don't think they were together in it. But Dillner obviously made out like a fat cat in that. I think he owned most of everything. Then Alan stayed on for you. Actually, he stayed on up until just a few months ago as working for, when we announced he just went to work for was it UARA? I think it is now. He was still somewhat working for Racing America. So
okay, we'll have to get Alan on here for sure, like you said, and definitely find out about that.
Yeah, for sure. I'd like to talk with him because, man, he's been a Connor that's on here with us a good bit when he's not in school. He Connor started pulling out these old VHS cassette tapes of races, and what it was Connor's dad, Jamie Lee, when he was at races. Basically, somebody they would have somebody at the track to video every race, and the guy would set it up, but he would end up selling it to like anybody that wanted it. But it was one of Jamie's sponsors that wanted every race they were at videoed. So but anyway, so he's pulling out all these VHS tapes, and every one of them at Myrtle Beach, Alan was the announcer at. So, and that was probably mid 90s. Yeah. So,
wow,
it was pretty cool.
That's cool. Good. That's cool.
Alan's been a staple name from good old Lakeview, South Carolina.
That's right.
So that's all cool. So what else you got for us about it?
RTJ wins his first Globe.
He did, in nice fashion too. I mean, that was like from what I saw, because I did not go back and watch the whole race. I ain't gonna lie to nobody. I didn't go back and watch the whole race, but I did go back and watch some highlights and stuff, and seemed like a pretty good weekend of racing, as always, at Eldora.
Of course, I did watch Saturday, but yeah, Thursday, Friday was jam up. I what's so funny? McDowell wins Thursday, McDowell wins Friday, JD wins Thursday, JD wins Friday. I was like, I didn't see this movie before.
I know.
Yeah.
Hey, and then JD and McDowell were in position for a long time on Saturday to do it too.
Yep. Wow. I just want to see a Bloomquist win a big major crown jewel, man.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I want.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I do have to give a shout out to our buddy Chris Ferguson, 21st, 22nd, something I can't remember, to 8th. So
Stinger. Only Stinger out there.
Only Stinger, and he's getting it figured out. I believe he's on a mission figuring that car out, and he's always good at Eldora. That is, for whatever reason, that is his track. But at least now he knows he can go to his track, and he's got it, in the ballpark. That's all you can really ask for, is be in the ballpark, and then eventually you're going to hit on it and do something big with it. So,
agreed. He's got a notebook now.
He does have a notebook. How about just asking, because I did not see the result where he finished at. I know Kyle Strickler was in it. Where did he finish with the new AK?
I forget. Wait a minute. I'll tell you. Shoot. Yeah, how about old Strickler and the AK, bro?
I don't know. I think I think it's coming around. I think they can make some good headway in it. He's a good driver for something like that.
Oh, wheelman, absolute wheelman. Absolute wheelman.
Yeah. He's always been a good I guess say like a development guy, which I think has hurt him sometimes.
21st.
Okay. But
yeah, 21st.
But regardless, there was 120, 130 entries? 123?
103.
Oh, 103. Okay. Regardless, out of 103 cars and you were able to finish 21st, that's not too bad. Not too shabby. If you made the main, you were doing pretty good.
Yeah, here's what blows my mind, Dave. How come we have more cars this year than we did last year? And last year was just, the memorial, I can't really say memorial, but I guess the memoriam of Scott Bloomquist. Why is that?
I don't know. I think you got a lot happening this year. Well, a lot was happening last year. There was a ton happening. There was a lot of movement last year as far as chassis and drivers in different teams. And, I mean, there was just a ton of movement around this time last year. Well, it seemed like what people moved last year is really kind of coming into play this year. And I don't know. I mean, I just think stuff like that's going to. No, well, yeah. I mean, you did have the RTJ stuff, but I mean, I'm just saying, even from a.
Yeah, I'm just trying to count. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
From even a, I don't want to call them backmark, but a lower level team. You know what I'm saying? Even there was so much changing because I mean, things have just. I don't know. I think we're seeing right now, and it happened at the first of this year. We know we've talked about Longhorn. If you can't beat them, join them. That's what we've said. I don't know how many times, but a lot of people were moving because obviously, as we've seen throughout this year, and we might have not even knew it, but there were some people going away from Longhorn, going to different chassis, going to, I mean. Mm-hmm. You got the new rocket out, you know, and I mean that's just a couple we're talking about, but there's all kind of other stuff out right now that people are really wanting to get their hands on, and this week was kind of the time that they were, all right, let's go show it. I think. I don't know. I mean, that's just a speculation.
And some people were, I will tell you this, I think some people were debuting what they could do because there'll be some movers and shakers. There'll be a few more. I know two rides that will be available at the end of this year.
That's right. I mean,
there's 3, but I know there's 2.
There's always going to be some movers and shakers, obviously, around the end of the year. How about Chris Madden? You know, retired.
Is it official yet?
I don't think. Like I said, he runs the most races for somebody that's retired I've ever seen. And running good. Yeah, exactly.
Mark, God Brooks, Chris Madden, who's retired?
Joel Strait.
Oh no, Dave! I'm just a bystander like you, man. I do not know, bro. I do not know. Not a clue.
Nah, I mean, I like to see him out there. Don't get me wrong. But it's pretty cool. But still getting it done.
Yeah, I don't know. What a life's full of mysteries, I guess you can say, right?
Yeah, exactly. I was trying to think of who else. There was somebody. I'm trying to remember who it was because I was literally watching driver intros and I just could not hold my eyes open anymore.
Yeah.
And there was somebody starting towards the back and I was like, wow, why are they so far back? Because I didn't get to see anything else. I don't remember who it was right now. I'd have to look at it. Was it? Oh, it wasn't Hudson. Where did Hudson start? Or was it Bobby? Where'd Bobby Pierce start?
Oh, Bobby, way back there.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's who Bobby it was.
He started way back there.
Yeah, what was up with him this weekend?
I don't know. I don't think. Just missing the setup. He did the same thing as Cedar Lake. Remember that?
Yep.
Did the same thing as Cedar Lake. I guess you can be off that much, man. You see how much you can be stuck in the back if you're off that much.
Well, when you're dealing with 103 cars, if you go look at times throughout the field, especially in the race, if you look at race times throughout the field, I bet you they're so close, it's absolutely ridiculous. And when they're that close, you can't go anywhere. So if you're off just a little bit, and get stuck in end up in a B main to make the race, then it's tough to come up through there. when it's that close. I mean, unless you hit on something like, let's say, Chris Ferguson did, to be able to make it up farther through their field. It's tough to make it up through there.
Baby, I believe we woke up a sleeping bear because doggone RTJ's on fire.
I thought it was coming.
He's on fire.
And it's at the perfect time of year too. Perfect time of year.
He gonna get hot. Get hot now.
Yep.
So he's the one, the hillbilly. What did he win for hillbilly? He's won 3 in a row now. Hillbilly, something else, hillbilly, and now world. What was before the hillbilly?
Oh, what do you mean? No, Bobby won North South. What did he win? I remember something. I don't know. You'll think of it all of a sudden.
It'll come to me. It
will.
Yeah. But if he gonna get hot, man, get hot now, bro.
That's right. For sure.
How about Mark Whitener winning 10,000 at Screven Saturday
night? He's been good there before, hadn't he?
I don't really remember him branching out into the Super Late Model world until this year. I usually he's always running crate stuff.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. I think he won something. He's won some stuff in crates at Scriven before, hadn't he?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Well, hasn't he won in crate?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I've always thought Mark Whitener was a really good driver, and he's branched out. Because I remember a few years ago he got into a super a few times. It wasn't a ton, but he got into it a few times. Yeah, and I've always thought he's a great driver. Obviously know how to set up a car. I think he could have. I don't know. I know it'd be tough now to really, because Mark's how old? He's.
I've been 40, right?
I don't know if I think he's in his 40s. It'd be tough to go jump on, big super tour or something at this point in life and deal with it.
I'd love to see him hunt the front.
That'd be a perfect one for him. I think that would be a perfect one for him.
Or maybe 7 Thunder.
Yeah, that would. You almost guaranteed a top 10 every week. Ooh, I didn't say that, did I?
8 points. No doubt about that. That was bad. That was awful.
That was horrible. I started that. My bad.
See how bad influence you were? Let me say, running the Hell Tour has really helped. Look at Zach Mitchell's picked up his game. Now look at White has picked up his game. When you run, the more you race, I've always said it, I'll say it again, the more you race, the better off you will be.
Oh, I agree 100%. What I do have to ask, though, more you race, obviously. And you had to, you made a mention of this on X this past week. Obviously, our friend Dalton Wilson was not in attendance at Eldora, a place where he has picked up a prelim win before. Any news on that?
This motor issue. They don't have a motor. They went through two motors since North South. No, I'm sorry. Before North South, they did go to North South. Before North South, they went through 2 or 3 motors. So they're waiting on parts and stuff now.
And I'm gonna tell you that is.
If you want, Dave, I don't know if you saw. If you want to laugh, go check out the video. Go check out the video of the interview I did with Ethan Wilson. You'll love it.
Oh God.
Have you seen it?
No, I haven't. I had to go check it out.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome. 10 out of 10. Pretty funny.
Sweet.
I love Ethan Wilson. Man, is one of my favorite people in the whole world.
Oh yeah. Good folk. Well, real quick, let's go catch a word from our sponsors real fast.
Are you ready to unleash the true potential of your ride? Tired of feeling held back? It's time to experience the Pro Fabrication difference. At Profabrication, we don't just build headers and exhausts. We engineer performance. Crafted with precision from high-grade materials, our systems are designed for one thing: maximum power. Feel the instant increase in horsepower and torque. Hear the deep, aggressive rumble that turns heads. Our expertly designed headers optimize exhaust flow, while our performance exhaust systems deliver that signature sound that you crave. But it's not just about power and sound. Profabrication means durability you can trust. Built to withstand the toughest conditions, our headers and exhaust are an investment in long-lasting performance. Whether you're hitting the track, conquering the trails, or just cruising the streets, Profabrication gives you the edge. Experience smoother acceleration, improved field efficiency, and that unmistakable feeling of pure driving exhilaration. Don't settle for less. Upgrade to Profabrication headers and exhaust today. Profabrication headers and exhaust. Quality that wins. Chicken Bone Alley is brought to you by SRI Performance. They are your one-stop shop for all things racing. Do you need performance parts? Look no further. They offer a wide range of high-performance parts for various types of racing, including stock car racing, dirt racing, and more. SRI Performance also has the most knowledgeable employees in the industry. If you're looking for that hard-to-find part, they've got it. And if you're wondering how to make it work on your car, they know it. Check them out online at www.sriperformance.com. And when you do, don't forget to use the promo code CBONE10. That's C as in chicken, BONE10, and get 10% off at checkout. Stock Car Steel and Aluminum is a full-line steel service center stocking thousands of sizes, shapes, grades, and types of metals and plastic. If you need it, they have it. And if not, they work fast to find what you need and get it to you. Stock Car Steel and Aluminum also has the ability to cut orders to your specifications as requested. Their dedicated team not only brings many years of experience to the table, but they are always ready and willing to lend a hand with anything you may need. Stock Car Steel and Aluminum. Your material needs are covered here. Tired of leaving performance on the table? Ready to dominate the track? For decades, Earl Ramey Racing Engines has been the secret weapon of champions. We don't just build engines. We craft precision, engineered powerhouses designed for one thing: victory. From meticulous machining to expert assembly, every Earl Ramey engine is built with uncompromising quality and a passion for speed. We understand the demands of racing, and we deliver the reliability and raw power you need to cross the finish line first. Whether you're tearing up the asphalt or conquering the dirt, Earl Ramey Racing Engines provides the competitive edge you've been searching for. Don't just race, conquer. Contact Earl Ramey Racing Engines today and let us build your winning machine.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Well. So what else? What else you got this week, sir?
Well, you ain't gonna do a Skylar Whitfield report update?
Yeah. Let's. I don't have the picture up this week, honestly. Yeah, go check out our good friend Skylar Whitfield. Skylar or Whitfield.live. Go check him out. I can't hardly talk now. Go check out our good buddy. If you're down around the Myrtle Beach area, go check him out. He'll be playing somewhere close by for sure. So go check out our buddy, Skylar Whitfield.live. Go check out all some good music today.
I do got one more tidbit news here. Roger Kerr, the father of JT Kerr, who started, Stinger Chassis.
That's right.
Has passed away. Yeah.
I saw that. I hate that.
Me too. Sad.
But, he had to be happy over the I talk about our buddy Chris Ferguson just because he's a friend of ours. But, to see JT stuff start, really start performing the way it can and stuff, he had to be happy for all that.
Amen.
So.
Yeah. Amen. Yeah.
Yep.
So prayer out to the Kerr family.
For
and everybody
sure.
in East Tennessee and everything.
For sure.
Well, that's all I really got, Dave. I don't know. That's it.
Yeah. Well, we hadn't been on here since Labor Day weekend. I really didn't even go live. I was at the Cars Tour race over at Florence Motor Speedway, helping out with some pre-race activities and hanging out, watching the race and stuff. My pastor from our church, he was able to give the invocation over at Florence Motor Speedway for the Cars Tour race, so that was pretty cool. Had a hand in the flyover that came in a little early, actually during the prayer instead of during the. Yeah, I ain't getting into that. Robert, what's up, man? What are you doing in Hanahan, South Carolina today?
Oof.
Exactly. But anyway, so we were over there, hung out, watched that, had a great time at it. Pretty good racing actually for Cars Tour race at Florence. It can stretch out and kind of be a one horse race sometimes, but it wasn't this past race actually. So that was good to see. Landon Lewis ended up winning. He's had a lot of laps around that track in a legend car. I got to race with him over there quite a bit. I talked with him over there a little bit the other day. Super good kid. He's going to go very far, very far.
How old is he?
What's that?
How old is he?
Landon is 18? 18 or 19?
Wow, I think he was that old. I thought it was like 16, 17. Okay.
Nah, he's a little bit older now, which is bad because it's like, well, he's had a truck start already at a road course. But
wow.
Yeah. He had one last year before, I can't remember. So, but I see him doing big things there for sure. So, anyway, also a little bit of news coming out. Let me go back because talk about that weekend. And I ended up going over to Darlington Raceway there for a little while on Sunday. We went and tested the truck and a little bit, found out all the problems with it is what we did. Was that?
I said, really? What'd you find? What'd you learn? What's going on?
We didn't really learn anything. We just learned we had to fix a lot of stuff.
It's been sitting up. Is that why it's been sitting up?
Exactly. It didn't give us a problem until it hit the track.
Oh, okay. Got bugs. Okay.
I mean it ain't nothing. The motor actually was running really good. But the steering rack, and we were scared of this because it had a little leak when it was sitting there, but it wasn't a big leak. It was a little leak. But as soon as I went out there, warmed up tires, couple laps, make sure the brakes worked good. All that was good. All of a sudden, I took off down the front stretch, come through 1 and 2, and when I went to hit the gas out of 2, it swapped ends about as fast as I don't know what. I literally never left a racing line. It just 180, phew, really quick. And I was just like, wow, what in the world? So anyway, it didn't come in. I turned around and made a few more laps. I noticed the steering was feeling kind of funky, but I made a few more laps anyway. And as soon as I parked it, all of a sudden I was here. And the windshield steams up. I was like, oh, we blew a hose. No, we didn't blow a hose. It blew the flues plumb out the radiator. Like 2 of them. But anyway, so it's like, all right, that was a bad thing. I mean, whatever. We knew we were going to have to replace parts. But so what had happened for me to spin out was it dumped most of the power steering fluid out under my tires. It went from a small leak to a pour.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. So
okay.
Made sense.
Did you have to replace the pump or just the hose?
No, it wasn't a hose. It was actually the cylinder in it. I had to send it off to get resealed, and I have not got it back yet.
You got it. I'm just curious. Who'd you send it off to? Give me a plug.
No, it's Appleton steering rack and pinion. Appleton rack and pinion. That's who it is. They're still in, as old as it is, they're still in business. I called them up and asked them about it. It was so funny. And sorry, I got my throat. Anyway, what's so funny is about it, a new rack. We were looking up new racks, and this just tell y'all the cost of racing. Just steering rack, which is literally about this long. You know, that's all there is to it. Just little gear, little pump. I mean, not even pump. Well, this one does have the servo on it. So it's an integrated servo steering rack. A new one is anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500, depending on what you get. To send this cylinder to Appleton to get them to reseal it, $74. I was like, yeah, right now we're sending it to Appleton. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. It's one of them things.
$1,000 for a piece that big.
Yeah. I mean, it's a pretty intricate piece, obviously, but
still, though.
Oh yeah.
You sell it for scrap, you will get like a quarter. So I mean, how was it? I don't understand. That's why I don't understand about this whole metal deal. You know, like you go buy I've been thinking about this too. Dog deer stand for like $500, right?
Oh yeah.
You know, if you go scrap the thing, you probably won't get $25 for it. So how much money do they have in this thing? That's what I want to know, man. I can't figure this out, bro. That's what they charge you. What they want to charge you.
It's because it's for racing. That's the reason. A similar steering rack, which is on every vehicle, $400 or $500 at max for a on-road vehicle. Actually, we're getting a stripped down version of it on a race car because we don't want everything on it. We want it light. We want it, so we're getting technically a small version of what is in a street car, and they charge 3 times as much. That's just how racing works.
Oh, Lord have mercy. And we wonder why there's no more money. Like, oh, God. You know what? Don't get me started.
I know. And think about that. And I feel for the guys on dirt when it comes to stuff like that because, I mean, because of the dirt in general, they're steadily going through them things. And that's what they do. They have 2 or 3 of them, and they run them so long and send off cylinder, or send the whole thing and have it rebuilt to freshen it up. I mean, that's just how that works.
Amazing.
They break them more than they do on asphalt. Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah,
it's wild. So, anyway, that's what we got going on. But so since that happened, we decided to go ahead, pull the motor, transmission, all that out, painting it. Let's what Robert said. Did y'all change the brake fluid? My first mistake. Now familiar with run off 3 or 4. Yes, we did change brake fluid. Actually, we changed all the master cylinders, and the front calipers as well, and all the brake fluid. I put brand new brake fluid in everything. Yeah, that's I have went out there without brakes before. It's no fun, Robert. I actually, now in saying that, I finished 3rd one night at Dillon, in the Charger car with essentially no brakes. I had the back corner way up, and I had barely any brake, just barely dragging. I had to pump it up about 3 times going down straightaway to get anything at all.
Yeah.
And still finished 3rd. So I was like, that's pretty good.
Yeah, really learn how to use the throttle to your advantage.
You did. You had to. I had to back the corner way up on entry, but I figured out how to get on it earlier. I was, that's what I had to do to run that. So,
Dave, third Charger with no brakes.
That's been a while. That's been a while there. So, but to let anybody know, I have. If anybody's looking for so it ran third. It's ran second a few times. I never won a race with Charger. I will say that. But if anybody wants that car, and when I say that car, I mean just the chassis and the body.
You gonna sell your Charger car?
We are. I will sell it cheap like.
So you going full-time truck racing?
Yeah. I'm committing. I don't have commitment issues.
So you're not gonna no double duty. You're gonna be fully fledged to the truck.
That's it. That is it. We're going truck
right,
race.
Cool, man. All right, cool.
We're gonna race the truck. I'm on a.
All right. I'm just curious. What's the difference in range between the purse money between Charger and truck?
I don't know. I ain't really looked. I think trucks are paying like $1,000 to win, maybe. Whereas Charger pays like $500.
Is it the same amount of maintenance in going to the truck in your Charger car? So
maintenance, yes, maintenance about the same, but the difference is we do have to buy 2 new tires every time we go to track with the truck. Whereas Chargers we ran 4 scuffs. We buy 2 new. The way it works with trucks is you buy 2 new every week. But what happens is, and you run those on the left side. Okay. Well, when you go back, you turn those in at the end of the night, and when you go back, those are then your right side tires, and you buy 2 new ones for the left side.
Oh,
yeah.
But you got to buy 2 new tires every time.
Yep.
I guess it ain't a bad.
It costs us about maybe $150 more in the long run, or at the end of the day on a weekend. But the payout's a little more, so it kind of covers for it.
Good deal. All right, good truck racing. All right, man. Good luck, Dave.
We gotta get it ready. Like I said, I gotta get that steering cylinder back. Finish my dad's painting it. Well, he's sanding it all right now. It's sitting on the thing there. We got the other motor and transmission ready to go in it. We took the other motor and transmission out. My brother Chad Webster, he's gonna go through the motor. But we got a really fresh other motor that's going in it, so we should be good with it for a little while. And I don't know. We'll try and see what we can do with it.
That'd be terrible. And the Charger car, once again, the Charger car is for sale.
Yes, it is for sale. But like I said, it is a
roller.
No, not a roller. Not a roller. It is a Hedgecock chassis with a body on it, minus a hood. That's all. No suspension. No rear end. Nothing like that.
Okay. So, yeah, that's less than a roller. That's, wow.
It is a chassis and a body. It'd be a good chassis if somebody built a car. Somebody wrecks a car, needs a chassis to go back under. Or, it's a good one. We've done it's got a lot of updates on it. A lot of updates. We ran good with it. We really did. So if anybody's looking for one, reach out to me. I can make you a really good deal.
So can you use your rear end and stuff for the truck? Are they the same rules apply for the Charger truck
Rear end, yes, I can use. The only difference is, I'm trying to think here. The difference is where the car was a truck arm car. The trucks are a 3-link suspension. So it's more like it's set up more like a super late model. Actually, this truck began life technically as a super late model chassis. It is a Port City super late model chassis.
Port City, wow. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh no, Sniper just said Bill Davis passed away too.
No freaking way.
That's what he just said. Wow. Yeah.
Mark Martin. Yeah, that's how Martin got started, ain't it?
That is. Bill Davis got a lot of people started. A lot of people. But yeah, so it's essentially, like I said, it was a super late model chassis that was actually turned into a truck. They put all the roll cage in it as a truck. So.
Wow, learn something.
Yeah, and Sniper just said, and Jeff Gordon. That's correct. Yeah. Had him in the.
Bill Davis got him started too?
In the Baby Ruth car.
That was Bill Davis?
I believe so, wasn't it?
Wow. I mean, I ain't doubting you. I had no idea.
I'm just thinking it is, but I could be wrong on that myself.
No, you're right. Wow.
I've been wrong one time. I thought I was wrong one time. I was mistaken.
I thought I was wrong once too, but I was close.
Yeah, Sniper said yeah. I was right.
Oh yeah, Bill Davis, okay. Number 8, right?
Now you getting a little deep for me. You're lucky I could remember the sponsor on it.
Maybe it was number 1.
That's kind of
what number 1.
Number one.
Wow, did not know that. I did not know that. Bill Davis. Wow, how about that? Interesting.
For sure. So, anyway, go a little farther here before we get too deep in the woods. So, yeah, we will be going back together with the truck here soon. But speaking of, I got to get it together soon because we got an event we got to go of. Again, everybody. Carolina Ford Dealers was his first sponsor. That is correct. I forgot about that. Yeah, they were. But everybody, again, racers out there, I need some race cars again. We had a great turnout for the Wings over Hartsville, but I need some race cars again. This will be at Langston Ranch down in, I guess it's considered Coward, South Carolina, just south. It's Florence County here, just south of Florence here. But Langston Ranch it will be a all kids thing. They want to do a race themed day out there, and we just need some race cars for kids to see. It's going to be on October the 18th, which is the week after any points or the seasons technically finish up for the asphalt stuff here at Florence and Dillon. So October the 18th, I need some race cars, just so some kids can see them. And if you allow them, if you let them sit in your car, they can, sit up in there, supervised, obviously. But I need some race cars. I just need them to go sit down in the field for a day, pretty much. Langston Ranch is really cool. They have turned a piece of property into a kids. It is, man. It's I put it this way: there's like some zip lines and stuff out there, but they've taken like dump trucks and made slides out of them. I mean, full size dump trucks and made slides out of them. They got a whole farm there, so they got kind of a petting zoo, I guess you kind of say, to an extent, with all kind of farm animals. But there's all kind of things. There's inflatables. There's all kind of cool stuff for kids to play on out there all day. And they always have food trucks and stuff out there. So October 18th, bring your kid out. But like I said, if you got a race car and you're available that day, hit me up for sure. And let's line you up to come out there with us. We just need some race cars for kids to see. Just, make a cool thing. Let's gain race fans. We need race fans. And we need kids as race fans. We need them big time. So if you can, please join me that day. I would greatly appreciate it. Tired of coughing today. I know that.
Yeah. I remember one time I was sick, Dave. I sneezed so much, bro. I hurt my muscles in my neck. You ever done that before?
Dude, I'm going to tell you what I did one time. I sneezed so much one time, I pinched a nerve in my back.
More people been doing that, bro. I've never done that. I've heard it actually happened.
And let me tell you, and then you would sneeze again, and like the tingling sensation when your leg goes to sleep? That is how your whole body would feel all of a sudden. It was horrible.
Oh, my God.
It was horrible.
Yeah, I've never done that. Oh, my goodness gracious. I've never done that.
It lasted for like 2 days like that, and it was terrible. Robert, I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that for sure. Appreciate you coming out to Wings Over Hartsville too. That was cool. So anyway, let's go on from there. Went out to Darlington a little bit. Like I said, got out there. I actually got out there late because we were testing the truck that day. Walked around the pits for just a few minutes. Went and saw our buddy Brian in the SRI hauler there. Walked around the pits for just a few minutes. Then went up in the stands and watched some more of the race. Was a decent race for Darlington. For the Southern 500, wasn't too bad. Chase Briscoe ended up winning it, but it was a pretty good race overall. I don't know. Darlington, I love track. Don't get me wrong. I will always go. I always love the track. It's my home track. I grew up right down the road from it, like literally 10 minutes down the road, if that, from it is where I grew up at. But Darlington is one of those tracks that can get really strung out. It's hard for a new fan to go watch Darlington. Even though as much as I like it, it's hard for a new fan to go watch Darlington. So to have some excitement during the race is pretty cool. So that was good. This past week, they were at Gateway. Yeah. Denny Hamlin won.
Who?
Denny Hamlin. I mean, you can do whatever about it, but NASCAR's hating it.
Oh yeah. It's got the lawsuit. Oh, absolutely. They hate it.
And that is getting deep right now, getting deep.
Deep. I heard Hamlin talking about a little bit. I seen the clip on X about it. What is going on, Dave?
I don't know. All of a sudden, all these text messages are coming out now from both sides, the NASCAR side and the 2311 and all that side. And I'm gonna tell you, they are all stirring the pot with a big old spoon right now.
This could turn to a mudslinging contest.
Oh, it is. It is big time. I think trial's supposed to start like December 1st or something. 1st of December, somewhere around there.
Oh, wow. We have something to look forward to in the wintertime. Oh, this could be good.
Oh, I'm going to tell you, I wish it would be like on Court TV personally.
Wow. Could you do that?
I'd watch the highlights every day.
Who are you pulling for?
I don't think there's going to be a winner in it. That's the thing about it, is I don't necessarily think there's going to be a winner in it. Now, if, from what I hear, I don't know that this is all true, but from what I gather out of it, because obviously they haven't really put out exactly what they're going for yet until trial starts. What I gather is 2311 and Front Row Racing, basically, the reason they're suing. Sniper said Dale Jr. will be the winner. You're probably right. He'll probably end up with a charter out of it. But if what I hear is correct, basically what they're wanting is, say they spent, or they have a charter. These charters are supposedly worth $40 million around about each now. Well, if I go spend $40 million on a charter, it should be mine. If you are say you're the slowest, you finish the bottom of the chartered cars 2 years in a row. If you're the last finish in points of chartered cars, if you are the worst performing 2 years in a row, NASCAR can take your charter away. And they can do whatever with it they please.
Wait a minute. Hold on, Dave. Okay, wait a minute. If let me ask you, okay, do I pay a fee every year, or do I sign a contract for, like, okay, I want a charter for the next 3 years or 4 years or whatever, or do I pay every year?
No, you originally pay for the charter. You originally buy the charter, spend the $40 million on it.
Okay.
And then all you're doing is signing the charter contract, but that only comes up like every 5-7 years, something like that. So regardless, in my opinion, if I spent $40 million on it, it should be mine.
That's the point. That's the point of it.
That is the point. And that is,
how you gonna take this away from me if I done paid my $40 million for 5 years or whatever? How you who gives you the right to do that?
Right, exactly. And that is supposedly, from what I hear, that 2311 and Front Row that was what they wanted. They weren't arguing about the money side of the contract. What they wanted was to say, if we have a charter, it is permanently ours to do with it what we want to do. You can't take it from me, stuff like that. And supposedly NASCAR just wouldn't agree to it, because if something come up and they wanted to basically just do away with the charter system, then they could do that.
They gonna refund my money, right?
They ain't gonna refund nothing, because you didn't pay NASCAR for it. That's the thing.
Right there.
And what's bad about it is right now is technically the charters from Stewart-Haas Racing are kind of tied up in it, because they sold them to, I think, between Front Row and 2311.
2311, yeah. Yeah.
And, well, now basically that charter is in limbo. The 2311 cars and the Front Row cars right now are running as unchartered teams. Even though they bought the charter from Stewart-Haas.
Mm-hmm.
And the other ones they already had. They're running as unchartered teams. So, I don't know. It's going to get crazy, I think.
What gives you the right bro, if I can pay my $40 million or whatever, now you just going to do whatever you think is best for you? No, bro. That ain't how it works, man.
And that's how it's set up. Let's say like baseball. It's what they're just a franchise. They're baseball franchises. It's the same thing. Same thing. They just call it a charter in NASCAR. They can't just come and the Marlins can be the worst team in the league for years, obviously. Mm-hmm. And they're not going to lose their franchise.
Sure ain't. Then they might relocate.
Oh yeah, they might. And they might sell the owner might sell the team if he wants to.
Yeah, but they baseball, they go, what's his name, Manfred? They gonna say, "Oh, God, take it away."
Exactly. So I mean, it's just like Carolina Panthers right now, you know.
I wish they would relocate, though. God, I wish they would relocate.
I wish they'd have relocated down to Myrtle Beach like they were looking at.
No, I want them to go to St. No, don't go to St. Louis. Can't wait. No, don't. Do not go to St. Louis. Just get away from here.
No. We need something down here.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we
Dave,
do.
I get so
There's more
tired.
teams in Green Bay.
Huh?
I said there are more teams in Green Bay.
Dave, 2 years ago, Green Bay, somebody in a very crucial game, they're going to bring the Panthers and the Browns. 2-14 versus 1-50. I'll never forget that. I was like, are you freaking kidding me right now? And everywhere I go to a store, there's Panthers here, bro. Don't
I'm
put
not
it
saying they're not my favorite team either. I'm not saying that, but I just think the area needs stuff like that. I mean, that's like, okay, that would be like, okay. I mean, they've been around long enough now. How long they been since
93?
93. Okay, yes. I mean, it's what 32 years now.
Mm-hmm.
Long time. Now, granted, it's longer, but that would be like saying, let's move Darlington Raceway.
Oh, can't do that. You can't move Darlington.
Exactly. You don't watch it. It's not your favorite thing to watch, but you can't move it.
Can't move Darlington. All right, okay. Who's your favorite team, by the way, Dave? Who you roll with?
I'm not an NFL fan. I like watching it. No, don't get me wrong. I like watching it, but I don't. I will be quite honest with you, and you're going to hate this. Ooh, you're going to hate this. My favorite team was the mid-90s Cowboys. The Troy Aikmans, the Emmitt Smiths.
Hey, trying to end the Zoom. All right, man. Have a good rest of the week there, bro.
Emmitt Smith was my favorite player ever.
All right, Dave. Hey, have a good rest of the weekend. This weekend, we got
You had Aaron Rodgers, okay? You had Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, man. We only got one ring out of the whole deal, bro. Come on, bro. One ring out of this whole deal. How to put it with that? For what? 4, 5, 6 years, bro? Come on, man. Come on.
I mean, he looked pretty good with the Steelers the other day. Not really, but you know.
Not really. They won, bro.
Who's y'all's quarterback this year?
Us?
Yeah.
Jordan Love, brother. Come on, man. Let's go.
Who?
Jordan Love. UCLA.
Who? Where?
UCLA. Jordan Love.
Where'd they end up at? When's the last time UCLA been a good team either?
Hey, man, have you seen him get the quarterback for UCLA? What's his name? Who left Tennessee? Wanted $2 million. Then he got crushed 2 weeks in a row, bro.
I'm just saying.
I think it's hilarious.
I mean, at least we can agree on our Gamecocks. We are
Florida losing. How about Florida losing at home, bro?
To FSU. I mean, not FSU. Florida. What was that?
South Florida.
South Florida.
So South Florida, they done crushed Boise, and now they done beat doggone Florida. Hello. And now they get the Hurricanes coming up this weekend.
This is what I will say is I'm not a huge fan of the NIL stuff. I'm not. But this is the positive side of it.
Well, let me ask you this. What's ruining it? NIL or the transfer portal? What's killing college football right now?
A combination of the two. I personally say if you're going to have the NIL, transfer portal needs to be drastically changed. It's the combination of too easy to change teams to chase money. I wish they would go back to I know there was a rule at one point in time. If you changed teams, you had to sit out a year.
And you couldn't transfer unless you were a junior. Remember that?
That's right. Now, what I don't, and this isn't popular. People are like, oh, they getting a paid, if they on scholarship, they getting paid education. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm wrong in this. Let me tell y'all something, though. I don't care what school it is. I don't care if it's my favorite Gamecocks or my least favorite, the Clemson Tigers. I don't care which one it is. I'm going to say a good 80% of them boys playing football, even on a scholarship. I don't care what they're doing. They're not really getting an education. I'm sorry.
What was the guy's name? He majored in golf.
Yeah, exactly.
What was his linebacker? What was his name?
Some of them boys in Alabama majoring in bass fishing.
Yeah.
I'm not lying.
Bro.
Most of them are majoring in general studies.
Yes. That's it. That's what I'm looking for. General studies. That's what it is.
That's what the majority of them are majoring in. So I say that to say, I personally think if you are over the age of 18 and there's a school or a sanctioning body or whatever that is making money off of you playing, you need to make money off of it too. So I don't necessarily disagree with now in saying that, I personally think if you are on the team, you should all make the exact same amount of money in college football.
Yeah, Dave, I've been saying this from the whole beginning. We're getting way off base, but you know, a girls' volleyball or field hockey player should be getting the same freaking money as a freaking quarterback of UCLA or whatever.
Yes, if you play sports for that school, play sports in general. I don't care if you are on the team for that school, you should be making the same amount of money.
I've been saying that's since this whole NIL got announced, man. I've been that's my platform right there.
I believe if a sponsor wants to come put money in, they should not be able to put it on one person. It should go for the entire school. Have to
the Gamecock diving team.
Exactly. I mean, it should go in one pot and divide equally.
Exactly.
So, and I think that would cut some of it down because they're not. I mean, that's like Lenore Sellers. Now, fortunately, he turned it down. I mean, because I think Lenore is a good player. He went to school over here with my son at South Lawrence. But
they graduated the same.
No. My son's a junior this year. Okay. So, but anyway, and let's see, his brother just graduated last year. Yeah. So my son was a sophomore and his brother was a senior.
And he committed to the Gamecocks now?
Yeah, he played the other day.
That's right, against Virginia Tech. That's right.
Yeah. Yep. He took a snap there, which was cool to see. Cool to see both of them out on the field together. Both really good kids. But let me go back real quick. Linares turned down, I think, from what I heard, almost $10 million to transfer. Now, I don't know if those numbers are exactly correct, but that's basically what his dad said was he turned down about $10 million to stay where he was.
That's gotta be that's Texas money. That's Texas A&M.
Got it.
That's Texas money.
It's another big SEC team. You know that.
Gotta be Texas. Got to be Texas, man. They print the wrong down there, man.
Dude,
did you see somebody posted a picture up a couple of weeks ago? They had some recruits coming into Texas. They had all these doggone Ferraris lined up. Did you see that?
That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
Well, the 2025, my brother.
You ain't gonna do nothing. I'm sorry, but you ain't gonna do nothing good out of that. You're, God forbid, one of these young boys, 18-year-old boys, jump out there and something stupid like that and get themselves killed.
Yep, like that guy with the Raiders.
Yeah, exactly. So, I don't know. I'm with you though. I think the NIL needs to change. Don't think it ever will, because if they do that, then they'll lose most of the sponsors. Because that big money ain't going to go to a single school. But also, I do think some things can change with the transfer portal, though.
Oh, God, that is broke.
Because that is, you got too many people just jumping way too much. Now, like I said, though, the way it is right now, with what South Florida did to Florida, That is the one positive side of it, I guess, if you want to say positive. It is going to eventually somewhat equal out teams because you're going to get enough money flowing through each school. Each school is going to find some sponsors to pay enough players to come play for them that they're going to have pretty decent teams, and it's going to be very. It's going to be like the Cup Series. Everybody got the same car. Let's just see who can do the best with it this week.
Yeah, that's why I'm glad we don't really dive into all that. We don't need an NIL. We got a coach and we have a staff that actually can coach and recruit players. We don't go through the portal and build like a team like Colorado and Dion. I saw Dion did was hit the portal. Got 75 players last year out of the portal or whatever.
I ain't gonna lie though. I was listening to some of the pre, the off-season stuff when the portal was open. He was looking at some players in the portal.
Who Beamer was?
Yeah, I mean he'd be stupid not to.
Yeah, but we only get like one or two a year.
Yeah, and it wasn't nothing big.
Yeah.
And he would go. Well, the thing was nobody was gonna throw big money at him to come.
Yeah,
So, he was going to look at them, and if that's the thing, it was like he'll look at them and talk to them. But if they want to play for South Carolina, it was because they wanted to play for South Carolina, not because they were going to get a bunch of money to come.
Amen.
What's that say? Oh, Sniper just said there was 10 kids in North Carolina that have NIL deals under the age of 17. Terrible.
What are you doing?
Okay. I get what you're saying, and I agree. Okay, but let's put this on a racing level. And I'm just going to use some of the Asphalt Boys for example. Keelan Harvick, Tristan McKee, and now Kip Knaus, I know, who is 8 years old. They all have contracts now with Spire and getting paid.
Okay. All right. There's your racing comparison right there, man. That's your NIL right there in the racing.
It is. I mean, it is. So, what do you think about that? I mean, it's such a tough deal because I don't like it in college football. I don't like it in college sports.
I don't like it in racing.
I don't necessarily like it in racing because Brexton Bush, that's another one. But he is with Surf Pro, but he's not tied to a team yet. He will be. I don't like it. I don't think. I wish racing. This is what I think is wrong with racing. At least football, baseball, tennis, soccer, swimming, diving, all the Olympic style sports, we'll say, including football and baseball. There's a path, and if you are good at it, that's what gets you up there. Now, baseball's gotten a little crazy with all the travel ball and all that stuff going on anymore.
There's
a lot of politics in that now. But let's just say the majority of sports, basketball included, if you are good at it, that's what gets you through. I mean, Lennar Sellers, he had to be a good quarterback to become the quarterback for the Gamecocks. He didn't get there because he had a bunch of money behind him and brought it up. I think, and I wish so bad, and I think this is where F1 gets it right, where us as Americans don't. F1 has they basically have, and there's still money behind it, but you have to go through the karting stuff. You have to step up to all the other Formula stuff, Formula 2000, Formula 3000. You got to go through all that stuff before you will ever be approved to drive a F1 car. Let's say a truck. Yes, I got to be approved by NASCAR. I'm gonna take my good friend Derek McGrew Jr. Not picking on him at all, by no means. But I mean, they even said this to me. He went out there, made 2 laps in the ARCA car. 2 laps. And NASCAR official standing in the tower, leans out the door, gives thumbs up, walks away. He was approved to drive in quote-unquote NASCAR. Could run ARCA then. He then had to be approved if you want to move up to a truck. All you got to do to be approved to the truck is run well enough in the ARCA race.
They don't have resumes anymore. I can look and say, I'm approved to see you. You won 3 track championships. Okay, you got so many races under your belt for asphalt late model. Okay,
they don't care about that. They care about the check you can write to bring a sponsor with you.
Well, did it used to be a resume? Did they say, okay, Dave Rogers, you ran at Florence, okay?
I mean, we can look back at like Carl Edwards. Carl Edwards literally went to track as he was racing. He gave out business cards in the stands and everything else, just trying to get a ride.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Carl Edwards did that?
Yes, that man had business cards made.
I did not know that.
With his phone number on it for somebody, with his picture and his phone number on it. So, and that is how he worked his way up the way he did. But I just don't believe we have that system in racing in the U.S. anymore. And I'm just going to say in U.S. Sniper said the ABC system they had was the best way. Yes, it was. It was.
I agree. I totally agree.
ARCA Busch Cup. Yep, I agree 100%.
Yep.
I think ARCA's going away. I personally do.
I support it. I really do.
I put it this way, and Landon Huffman put this out. I think it was today or yesterday. The one Cars Tour race that was broadcast on, I can't remember if it was Fox or FS1, but anyway, North Wilkesboro last year, Cars Tour race.
FS1.
Yeah, or was that earlier this year? Was that earlier this year?
Oh, it was Fox.
Yeah, Fox. What? Yeah, that was earlier this year.
Yeah,
Fox, that was All-Star Week.
Yeah.
I think average like 260,000 viewers. ARCA race had like 40-some thousand. Yeah, it's as much as I like all my friends over there that are in the ARCA side. I believe it's going away. I believe we're going to go from Cars Tour to trucks. But I don't think there's going to be that system. I think you're going to see some boys running Cars Tour, obviously, because it's just late models. You're going to see them go straight to Xfinity, obviously, or next year's going to be O'Reilly Series.
Forgot about that.
Yeah. So you're going to see him go to that, just like Connor Zilisch did. He ran a couple late model races and pretty much went to the Xfinity Series and is going to be in Cup Series next year. What's that?
Driving for who?
Next year he's driving for Trackhouse. He's driving for Junior Motorsports this year. Junior Motorsports now has 16 wins as an organization on this year. That is no Xfinity.
16 wins on Xfinity?
That is a series record. Connor Zilisch has won 8 of the last 9 races, I think.
Cool. Okay.
That's insane.
That's crazy.
First year in it. That dude is a talent. I am not going to take anything away from him because that dude is a talent for sure. But I still think there needs to be a system. Needs to be a system to come up in where the best drivers, and he would still be one, but I want to see a system where the best drivers can come up, and I don't care if this is asphalt, dirt, or what, because we all know, you know too, that there's some guys that are heck of wheelmen on the dirt side that because they didn't have the check to write behind their name, they just can't make it on a big national tour. I just wish we could come up with some system that it was the best drivers made it.
Agreed. I sure do. I agreed.
I don't think it ever happened. I just wish it would.
I wish. I remember back in the day on asphalt. Remember the Road to Charlotte? Presley won it. Oh, bring that back.
You remember it was just a TV thing, but you remember the Gong Show for Roush?
The Gong Show for Roush? No.
Yeah, it was Roush Racing. They had the Gong Show. It was on I want to say it was Discovery Channel, and there was quite a few of them that made it from there. Because they were at Darlington, there was a couple different tracks. Basically, they put them out there running laps, and they had to run against one-on-one against each other. You have to look that up on YouTube. It was good.
Okay, I will. I remember that show CNT had early 2000s. I just remember that one car runner named Hudspeth, and he had that Curtis Davis. Yeah. Remember Curtis Davis with a K?
Oh yeah.
Driving for him, and they had some more developmental drivers. And Curtis, I remember that. I used to love that show. I can't remember the name of that show. It used to come on CNT. Have, I think, 2 seasons.
Yep. Sniper said Ricky Stenhouse won. I do believe he did win one of them. That is how he made it on that Gong Show. I believe.
I got a YouTube that. I do not remember that. Mm-mm.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
Wow.
Real quick, want to thank our good friends over at Fresh Chef. Fresh Chef, ladies and gentlemen. If you are in the Race City area of North Carolina, go check out our good friends at Fresh Chef, hooking you up daily, food and drink specials. Can't beat it for sure. Also, MPM Marketing. If you are in the racing game, you got to have a good marketing. No, you got not that hat. You got to have a good partner that knows how to market you. Go check out our good friend Tanya over at MPM Marketing to hook you up today. All righty, sir. Well, who did our Gamecocks play this week? I'm trying to remember.
Me too.
I think we got some stuff to clean up. We need to clean up for sure.
Okay, offense looked good first half, man. Then we couldn't hardly move the ball. I don't know what we need to got going on here.
Yeah, and
I don't know what we got going on.
And I'm not saying it because he's from here, but I don't think it was our. I don't think it was a Sniper talking about a high school, but I don't think it was our quarterback issue by no means. I think it's more of a receiver deal. We're down some receivers. We got receivers
Vandy
right now.
7:45.
Oh, that's right. We got Vandy.
We got Vandy.
That's always. I don't know what it is. They can be the worst team in the league. They will give us a tough time.
Yep. Every time. Kentucky's the worst.
Kentucky's, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Kentucky's our nemesis.
They are. I don't know what it is about that blue. They get us though. They get our number somehow.
Got to get past.
I think we can. This year. I don't care. This is what I'll tell anybody though, and I don't care who the coach is, who's playing. I don't know what it is about Carolina. We always play to the level of our opponent. We can go out there and have the closest game ever with Vanderbilt, and all of a sudden the next week, well, not this year, but I'm just saying years past, Alabama, we can go out there and run right with them.
Compete with them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We've always been like that. I don't get it.
Don't know. And we'll lose to Kentucky. I don't know. Can't figure it out. Missouri, they own us too.
Oh, yeah. Missouri's tough. Yeah. For us. So what racing you watching this weekend?
I want to go to Sonoya.
There you go.
I do. I want to go to Sonoya. But I just ain't going to drive 4.5 by myself. I had to see.
There you go.
I love to go to Sonoya. What of Outlaws. Let's go. Let's roll.
Sweet. I'll probably be over at Florence Motor Speedway watching the racing action over there, hanging out with my friends over there.
Are you going to spot for anybody?
Probably. That's what always ends up happening if I'm not racing. I don't know. I can be racing and still have to spot for people.
What's going on? Any big races in Florence or just a regular show?
Regular show. Winding down the season though. Getting close on points for all these classes. I have to look up the points. I need to get our friend Brian Voss back on here and let's talk about the points before it ends up. What Sniper say? He said, talk Jackie into going. It's her birthday that day.
Well, y'all ain't gonna come by here, man. You'll have a shorter route going through your place. You ain't got to come all the way do a gigantic half of you.
So anyway, well, cool, man. Well, brother, I appreciate you.
Appreciate you, Dave. Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much.
All right, everybody. Appreciate all y'all hanging out with us today, and we will be talking to y'all next time. Have a good one.
I'll be getting well, Dave.
Rihanna. I guess I need to talk to Brian Voss soon. All right, everybody. Y'all have a good one. We'll see y'all later.